Hey everyone, welcome back. After a short little summer break, Campo and I are back with another wrestling review. Not a full review of a show, but it's a full review of a tournament. Campo and I will be talking about the G1, our thoughts, the winners. We'll break down the semifinals and the final matches, and maybe a couple other matches, our standout performers, our standout matches, that kind of stuff. It's more of a all-encompassing review today. So with me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. House of the Dragon, Batman, X-Men 97 reviews. He'll have all that stuff on his channel. So go down to the description box below after you watch this video. Click on his channel. And while you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe. We're still striving for 1,000 subs this year, $9.99. So we don't have to eat 1,000 subs.
That was the best intro you've ever done.
Thank you.
Also, thank you for such a kind fucking. Hey, go
I
check out
try.
him. I
I try.
appreciate that.
I try. I try. Today we're talking about the G1. The
I would
G1
I would
just
argue that
Mm.
this video is more important than a lot of the stuff that we've done recently
Yeah, this is to me, this was one of the best G1 tournaments I've seen
since we've been watching.
since we got back into wrestling. Yeah.
You know what? Talk.
I'm going to talk. We had a lot of young stars in this tournament, a lot of good showings by young stars. Also the fact that this tournament was really, really tight. You didn't know who was going to win this tournament, or at least make it to the semis and the finals right up until the end, because it took to the last night to really figure out who was going to make it, because we had a three-way tie atop both blocks.
Yeah, you did, and I think it's some of the best anticipation.
Wrestling, yeah,
We won't even talk about the in-ring product. I think in terms of
build up.
G1 enticement, in
Hmm.
terms of who can do what, who can do. There was always a stigma before,
Hmm.
right? And I just want to get this aired out. In the first couple years when we did it, right? So like it, it was basically we were always on pins and needles or walking on
Hmm.
eggshells that like Okada's gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for the
Okada.
first
Oh,
time,
geez. Here's Tanahashi again.
yeah,
Oh,
but
not
for the
even
first
as
time
much as I love
ever,
Naito. Yeah.
it didn't feel like old man Joseph's gonna win. It felt like it anyone could win this tournament.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And,
No, no,
and
absolutely.
it
There
was
was
the
more.
most wide open of all the years that we've
What's the word
watched.
I'm looking for? It was more balanced, I guess, is a good word to use for it.
Yeah, I would say balanced. I think the push towards the young talent is
Hmm. It's
very apparent.
prevalent. Yeah,
So, I mean, nobody's watching this not looking for spoilers, right?
obviously.
So, but I want to ask you a question.
Hmm.
In which block was Shota Umino?
Block B.
Okay, and who made it to the finals from block B?
Yuya to the finals.
Okay. I think
This was supposed to be
that
Shota's
was
spot.
supposed to be Shota.
Yeah.
And I would have left or right would have agreed with I like I don't know how to say in a simple way. I would have had no doubt
That
that
Yuya was winning this.
not Yuya
Or sorry, not Yuya.
or Oiwa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Whichever
sorry, this should have
side
been Umino's G1. Yeah.
whichever side Shota was on would have been the result. So if he was on the losing side block, he would have
Yeah.
lost, which he did,
Yeah.
which would have been it. And if he was on the winning side block, he would have won. So no, we didn't know that at the beginning, right?
Right.
Knowing what we know now, I would have automatically assumed that whichever side Shota was on, he either would have went to the finals and lost, or he would have went to the finals and won. And I
And
think
one.
that was pretty clear cut for me. Um, just in terms of what it is, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
so last year you had Takeshita. The year before you had Zack Sabre Jr.
Yep.
The year before that you had Tetsuya Naito,
Yep.
which was him finishing the story.
Yep.
Goto also finished his story, just not with the G1.
Yeah. That was the year they did the four block. That
Yeah,
was a
and then the
big, yeah.
first year that we watched,
Which was also the year they did the
we
four
watched we
block.
watched Okada win twice. So I
Yes.
we watched from 2021. So in our, I mean, not that we didn't, we're very well versed in Japanese wrestling. Sorry, just
Yep.
throwing that out there, and not to sound cool. You much more than me or Jeremy, whatever. But when
Hmm.
we started watching wrestling again, we got back in the 2021 tournament. So Okada won,
Yep.
then Okada won, then Naito, then Zack Sabre Jr., then Takeshita.
Yep.
And
Where when I saw Takeshita in this tournament, I thought he was winning it again.
I knew he wouldn't win. I'm gonna be honest with you. So let's start early on.
Okay.
I think Kid versus Drilla Maloney
Oh, what a fantastic match that
was an
was.
excellent match, and that not being on the Chicago card hurt the
Yeah.
Chicago card
Oh yeah, for sure.
because that match is great. Like
That was the first match back in Japan.
yeah,
Or at
I'm
least
gonna
one
be
of the
honest.
first. Yeah.
Live watching, this is probably the least I've watched the G1 tournament in terms of like as it's airing and me watching.
Yeah.
But
I play catch up a lot too.
in terms
Unless
of
it's on the weekend.
in terms of actually watching matches, I would say this is the most I've watched since that first year when we did it, when we
Yeah.
binge watched the whole tournament,
Yeah. That took a
right?
lot out
And
of us. We would do a review every week with an update.
yeah, and like Kid versus Drilla was a fantastic match.
Yeah.
I'd also like I'm just gonna go through my notes.
Mm.
Uh, Suji versus Goto was a absolute
Oh, that
banger.
was a fantastic match. Yeah.
Uh,
The
Takashita versus Yuto Ice was a
yeah.
fucking banger.
Jake Lee versus Yota Tsuji was
That
great.
okay, that's a
Better
good
than
one
the
too.
That was better than the match they actually had for the belt.
100%. Drilla versus Yuya was a banger.
Hmm.
Suji versus Yuto Ice was a banger. That was a banger. That's where he tore his pec. That was just a
Hmm.
chop fucking fest
Yeah.
to the max.
And he continued the tournament.
Absolutely. Shingo versus Takeshita. I thought
Yeah.
that was a banger.
Even Oleg versus
Callum
Takeshita was good.
versus Yuya was a banger.
Hmm. Yuya versus
Suji,
Kid.
yeah. Suji versus Takeshita.
Hmm.
Did I say that? No, I didn't.
No.
Suji versus Takeshita was a banger. Jake Lee versus Suji was a banger.
Yeah, that one I mentioned. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Oiwa versus Takeshita was a banger. Newman versus
Narita.
we'll go, wait, hold on.
Newman Narita was good.
I'm getting to the playoffs now, right? So we'll stop for a second and we'll talk about some of the other stuff because that's where it starts for me. But
Hmm.
I want to say like if you're doing ranking wise, like listing for the specificity of like overarching tiers.
Right.
Um, I gotta say, for me, and this is not to be in any way like I don't like them. This is one of the strongest brackets they've ever had.
On which
At
one?
least since
The
we've been
like
watching.
together? Yes.
Just total. There's no fall A. There's no like nonsense.
There's
Okay.
no
But
filler wrestlers.
I have to throw out there
Aaron
that
Wolf.
like 95.9% of Great O'Con and Sonata were bad. Like
Their matches. Yeah.
not just that the matches were bad, but like it felt like there was no storyline intertwined with that. Like they just had them here to do this.
Yeah.
Sonata was the
Considering if
champion.
I know. Considering if Sonata made it to the finals a few years ago, didn't he? In 2020 or was it? Or
Sonata was the champion.
2020?
He won the
He
New
lo
Japan Cup.
Right, but he lost to Kota Ibushi in 2020.
Yeah, but that's pre us watching.
Yeah.
We're not counting that. He won the New Japan Cup. He won the belt. He was an
Yeah.
elite tier prospect. He made his little turns. He made his little turns again. Then they didn't cut him, but he left for personal reasons. He
Right.
came back and like, and I don't want to knock him because like I think the peak of Sonata is great,
Is done. Yeah.
but this he was not good in this tournament. Him and Great O'Con were by far the most disappointing to me. And there's other people with worse records,
Yeah.
right? But
Hinare
just
had a
like
worse record,
what
but
do
he
you
was much better.
what do you expect out of Sonata? You should expect more than what we got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
so we get to the first
It's
night.
also the character. The character. I don't like this Sonata character.
No, I don't. I think it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
So pre semifinals,
Hmm.
You got Newman versus Hanare,
Yep.
which is a great match. There's a table spot which I told you to look at,
Yes,
where
that was gnarly.
his head hits the corner of the table and knocks it over on the double table setup, which to
Yeah.
me that was like wild. And then the next night, Oleg Bolton takes the table spot where his back hits the end of the table and knocks it over and doesn't break the table. And
Yeah.
that was a pretty good. Both of those were good matches. Um, but as we step into the semifinals, which is where we're gonna mostly dwell,
Yeah.
AI Inoki, like, what the fuck was that?
That was so weird. That was so weird, so strange. I don't know what the hell that was. It had that weird uncanny valley look to
I
it.
knew immediately that
It
it
was
was
AI.
AI.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
and at this point, I'm accurate. Like I had been catching up the whole time, and now I'm like timeline accurate.
Hmm.
So I'm looking online, and because it just happened, it's like a whatever our time, like 9 a.m. I'm watching
Yeah.
it after it just aired. Googling like, was this AI? Was this AI? And there's no feedback. But then the next day, oh, it is AI. And I was like, dude, you could see it. You could
Oh yeah,
see
totally. The way
right
his
away.
mouth was,
It's
yeah, the way the mouth was moving, everything. The way,
why would they do that?
look how they massacred my boy.
It's listen, and I think at the end of the day, we don't have disrespect towards him. He's the Hulk
No.
Hogan of Japanese wrestling, more so than Giant Baba. I think
Yeah,
we can agree on that. Sorry, my cat is attacking me.
that's why. Oh, you have a fake cat too?
Yeah, her nails are stuck in my sock. Anyways, um, but like to do that was really weird. And
Yeah.
I had to know, right? Because at first it was like I know something's wrong with this, but I thought maybe it was a pre-recorded message from an old G1 and they're just
Yeah,
replaying
but
it.
he's talking about Wrestle Kingdom 21
That's
and
what
the
I was saying,
55th
right?
guy.
And I
Yeah.
was like, how is this happening? And then I realized later, like I said, I Googled the shit out of it and I was like, oh, it's AI. And it was bad.
Yeah, when I first watched it, I knew it right away that it was AI.
So going into this semifinals,
Hmm.
uh Kins uh Kinsaka, Kinska,
Yeah.
Sasake, and Great Muda are the only two people to win the G1 tournament as champion. So right now we have who's in it? Callum Newman.
Yeah. So your semifinal matches are Oiwa versus Newman and Yuya versus Suji.
Okay,
And Suji's your champ right now.
Yuji's your champ. And so leading up to it, let's talk first. Shun
Hmm.
Skywalker.
Yep.
Great. We've
Yeah.
been we've been talking and like I'm pretty sure Ilya Dragunov will go to AEW, but I'd love
Yeah.
New Japan to sign more people. But we'll
I'd
talk to the
I'd
net.
love
We'll
to
talk
see
about
Dragonov and Noah.
well, yeah, for sure. But I think New Japan is the moneymaker right now,
Yeah.
even if they're on a downturn,
No, what Tanahashi has done for this company in the last few months
has been
has
pretty
been
good.
fantastic.
I
The
think
way he's pushing the
the
new
turn to the
talent.
young guys is the right
Yeah.
move. But listen, that being said, I think they need to sign people and
Hmm.
getting Shin Skywalker is crazy
Yeah,
because
that's a great signing.
he's like elite level Japanese wrestler. And
Yep.
in terms of Japan, right? Not we're not talking worldwide because I don't expect even AEW people to be like, "Oh, I'm well versed with Shin Skywalker." We
Yeah.
kind of are because we've been deep
We've
in
watched this.
Japanese for
Yeah.
5 years.
We're
Dragon
watching him in
Gate,
DDT and Dragon Gate and all that,
yeah,
right?
and
So,
and so on and so forth. It's a huge signing. It's fucking
yeah.
huge. It's really huge. It means
And
a
he's
lot.
young
And
too still, isn't he? He's
yeah,
still fairly young.
and joining House of Torture is like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about those semifinals matches.
Okay. Your first match was Oiwa versus Callum Newman. There was a lot of technical work in this match. You could
Callum Newman was working definitely hurt
Yep.
because the next night with the thing that we see, you could tell that like he wasn't in that match, he wasn't even putting effort in.
Yeah, he was
Um,
gassed, but
but can you blame him? He had a great tournament,
yeah, he
and
finished atop the group, right?
yeah, and um, this match was really good. The match with the table spot was really good against
Yeah.
Hanare.
But this match though was really, like I said, there was a lot of technical work in this match. There he Oiwa has learned so much technical work from Zach working with Zack Sabre Jr. It's fantastic.
And
I
we've
love it.
watched this guy like to the point where you saw him live at a free event.
Nope, that was Yuya.
Sorry, Yuya, my bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've never seen Oiwa live.
this is Oiwa,
Yeah,
my bad. We've watched Oiwa though. Okay,
yeah.
let's start
We've
again.
watched we've
We've watched
watched him
Oiwa since the beginning when he was first a
a
young
young lion.
lion on the
hmm
outside. Then they sent him to Noah, and usually,
That match he had against Kaito Kiyomiya.
but
Holy
let's throw this
shit.
out there. Okay, let's talk like technicalities of
hmm
wrestling. When you're going on excursion,
Yep.
if you go to another Japanese company, it's probably because you're not that big of a prospect, right? Like
Yeah.
we liked him as a young lion. He was nothing special. He went to Noah. He was whatever. Then he started pairing up with Kiyomiya, and
hmm
it was excellent,
Yep.
fucking excellent. And then he had that match for the title against Kiyomiya, and it was fucking
And
unbelievable.
then he had another match, his go away match against Kiyomiya.
And it was great.
Yeah.
And he came back. He did good. He struggled for a bit. He joined Zack Sabre Jr. It's a
Yeah.
good place to be. And just like he's developed into an amazing
We were
wrestler.
waiting for this. And considering he wasn't even chosen to be part of the G1, he had to fight his way in. He had to be
Yeah.
ELP in order to
Can
make
we
it to,
talk like spoilers ahead, but Yuya,
yeah.
two of our babies made it.
Yeah.
Like two of the people that we've been behind
Championing.
these guys.
Yeah.
It feels good, right? Does it feel a little justifiable that
It
like
totally
there's no
feels,
Okada to take away my guaranteed win?
yeah.
I was worried with Suji, but the
No,
match was really good.
Suji really cares. Like you see him in the interviews, he really cares about the future of this company, and he
Yeah.
wants to have this company.
He's the champion. He doesn't need to win the G1 yet. He'll win it when he
Exactly.
loses the belt. Shota's gonna win next year. But
Yes. Should he stay
this
healthy?
was a very good match. I was
Yeah.
very impressed.
And you're not the biggest Newman fan either.
No. And I do think, like I said, he was working hurt through
Yeah.
this. Because if you watch him on the next night, he's half-assing it the whole match.
Yeah. But Oiwa gets the win here. I was a little bit like I did a little yes kind of thing when he
I
won
did.
because I was expecting Newman to go to the
We
final.
were I think we were both very happy to see that. And then I think the results of the next match also led to that because we've watched
Yeah.
him, sorry for spoilers, I said it before,
Yeah. But
since coming up as a baby.
yeah. Like so our next match is Yuya versus Suji. And we've been like champion Yuya since his TNA days.
Since Joya.
Yeah.
And
This is the guy I saw at the free event at the CNE 3 years ago. Like a
in his
free
last
event.
in his last couple months of TNA, he really proved himself.
Yeah.
And doing the stuff that he did with Joe Hendry, he can't speak English, right? So we're gonna give him
Yeah.
a pass. But like the character work that he did and like the in-ring stuff and his match quality
In the
was
X division, yeah, it was
it was
fantastic.
very good. And he came back and he's been great. I think Oiwa is more of the um
Well, more rounded,
I
well
think it's more
rounded.
of the no, I think it's more of the like feel good story for us
Okay.
than it is for Yuya because Yuya is I think Yuya is more talented
hmm
as a wrestler, but I think Oiwa is feels good for us because we watch him come through the dirt. Like I said, when
Yeah.
you're on excursion in Japan, it usually means because you're not going to be big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You go
Yeah.
to England,
Kind of like the feeling we have for like Oscar and Yudo.
right? And but
We've
they
watched
went to
them come up from
Germany, whatever,
yeah.
they did their thing, and they're great, and I love them for that. But it's like when you go to USA, which is a low tier of this bar, but
Yeah.
still there, Mexico and England.
Yeah. When they send you to
That's where
Mexico
your
and
stripes
England,
come to me
yeah.
as a thing, right? And like I said, USA is still above Japan because, and not to say Japan's bad, but like if you're going on an excursion to another company in your rivalry, like
Yeah.
that tells me that maybe they don't have that much faith in you. So anyways, we watched this match. I thought this was an excellent fucking match.
hmm
Um,
Yoda Suji did such a great job putting Yuya over.
What are you gonna say? I
Like,
think I think for me, in terms of just and don't get this take this wrong because I don't want
mhm,
to throw Kenny under a bus here. Okay, it's not a
because he's
Kenny
probably
thing,
the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
but in the modern era right now, 2026,
Hmm.
Takeshita and Suji are the two most willing wrestlers, even at the peak of their game, to put other people over.
Yeah.
I think Kenny's up there, but I think like the way that they're just like willing to
Do the
put
job.
people over, like
Yeah.
Takeshita fucking put people over.
Yeah, he did so well in this tournament to put people over.
And like both of these matches are bangers.
Yeah.
I
Like
and
that
personally,
Takeshita Oiwa match was oof.
so we're gonna talk about the finals now. And before we get there, I want to say Jeff Cobb came back. My
Yes.
boy, thank God.
Yep.
I
Back
really
in
hope
Japan.
Jonah comes back. We're not gonna get Jonah back, but like the crowd pop for Jacob or for Jeff Cobb was
Yep. Was huge.
wonderful.
Yep.
Seeing the little storyline, he's pairing up with Gato in Unbound Company. He
Yep.
said, "Fuck
Fuck the Empire.
Empire." Yeah, I'm good with that. I thought it was
Yep.
fun. We get to the finals match, and don't take this wrong. I'm not hating. I wouldn't be upset if you were like, "Oh, let's put this on the short list for match of the year." Okay?
Oh, I definitely it deserves to
I
be there.
don't think this was even the best match of this tournament. And
No.
don't get me wrong, right?
Okay.
I'll let you argue your point because I feel like this is us going to go back and forth. But like it got rated over 5 stars. It got rated one of the best matches of the year. By most places, it got rated the match of the year. I don't think this was the match of the year. I think both semifinals matches were better than this finals match.
The Suji Yuya match, yes, I'd agree with that for sure.
I
For
think,
sure.
yes, the in-ring storytelling is good, but the pacing is so slow and so boring. And people are like, "Oh, if you can make this match a 5 star doing wrist locks," like no, because it's a 5 star because he voted it a 5 star. To me, even if you
Yeah.
give it a 5 star, it's not a 6.5 Kenny versus Okada, right?
Right.
Or Jay White versus Okada, or
I
so
think
what and so
for
have you.
me, the only reason why I'm saying going back to what for me it rates higher only because, like I said, we've been watching these two guys for years.
I don't think it was a shit match.
No, 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 no.
And
But
like I
for
said, I
me,
wouldn't be offended if you want to put it on the short list. I'll be perfectly okay. But this is not match of the year.
it's on a long list, not a short list.
The way people are talking about this match is that it is match of the year right now.
But then
And
again,
no,
these
it
are the
is
same
not.
people that voted Roman Reigns versus CM Punk as match of the year.
Maybe, who knows? I don't think many WWE fans are watching New
New Japan.
Japan in the same way that I don't think WWE fans are watching AEW. I think AAA fans might be watching AEW, but I don't think WWE fans are watching AEW. There's obviously split people like us.
Yeah.
Um,
I just
but
want
I
good
would say
wrestling.
there's a far more of a chance of WWE people watching AEW or TNA than there is New Japan,
Oh,
right?
for sure. But
So it
going
is
back, like I was saying, this
it's a
to
great
me,
match.
it was a great match. It was more the storytelling and what this means, like people like you and I, like I said, that we've been watching these two guys come up from the ranks, from literally they had nothing on Oiwa to like him. Spoiler, he is your G1 champion.
Well,
Royhei Oiwa wins the G1.
isn't that
Like,
amazing?
tell me how great that is.
I
Exactly.
thought Yuya was gonna win. I'm actually so ecstatic because our guy won. Our fucking
But
guy won.
the thing is, no matter who won this match, I would be happy
I would be happy.
because it's fresh, it's
Yeah,
different. The
they're not
storytelling,
neither one of them would have won the title,
no,
and Oiwa's not gonna beat
Suji.
Suji.
But
Um,
what I think now is
Caleb Newman is gonna beat Suji.
you set up a story, okay? That Oiwa is now facing your champion, but Yuya has beaten the champion.
Yeah.
So now then to be like they're gonna have a feud together. Like who is the better contender, I guess, for the championship. You know what I mean?
I Yeah, fuck yeah. And I think Caleb Newman is gonna win
Yeah, he's
the
gonna
belt,
probably because Oiwa's gonna face him at King of Pro Wrestling in
King of Pro
October.
Wrestling, and then at Wrestle Kingdom it will be the heel versus face match,
Yeah,
and Caleb Newman will win again.
yeah,
And I'm okay with that. I'm
yeah.
fucking okay with that. I think when he won the first time it was too soon, but I'm on board with what they're selling, and I like that they're pushing the young guys, and I like that they're pushing
Yeah.
Gaijin, and um,
Who has a
what
huge
is
upside?
and I listen. I'm a student of the game. You know this. So for the people who out there don't know, I'm not new to wrestling, but I'm returned to wrestling,
Yep.
and I don't half-ass shit. I jumped in both feet, and I have
Yep.
subscriptions to everything, and I'm watching literally everything with him. If
Everything.
you've seen our reviews, and
Yep.
I love to ask these guys questions about stuff. Like, so we've watched Yuya and Roy Hason's Homegrown, but I
Yep.
love to sit with Jeremy sometimes and pick his mind and be like, what was it like when Tanahashi was a new guy? And he's like, oh, he was so good, you know? Or like, what was it like when uh
Naito first started.
Naito or who's the WWE guy? Why did I forget?
Nakamura.
Nakamura or Shibata. Like, what was that like? Because I know you guys were watching probably, but you weren't
Yeah.
as well versed with like the Nakajima or um Tenzen
Ten-
or what's
well, I
the
mean,
other
I
guy's name?
Tenzin I watched a bit. Kojima I would watch.
Kojima.
What's his name? Blue
But
Justice there.
listen, let's talk about this right now. I thought the retirement was really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which is funny though. Kojima is older than Tenzin.
But Kojima can go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something. I was gonna say controversial, but I don't think it's controversial. I think Kojima has more leg life left in his legs than
Tenzin.
than not Tenzen. Tenzen is done. Than Nakajima. Than
Nakajima's only in his 40s though.
Blue Trunks. No, he's not.
Oh,
Look it up.
oh yeah, Nakajima is older. He's like 60 now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like in his 50s.
Blue
I
Justice
think
there. Yeah.
Kojima has more like out of those three, because those were the next three Musketeers before you got Tanahashi, Nakamura, and Shibata.
Shibata, yeah.
Those were the next generation after
Ono and
Muda, Chono, and I never
Ono.
remember his
Oh,
name, the fat guy. What's his fucking name with the
oh,
fucking
jeez.
Rambo?
Oh, I don't remember now. I can't. You put me on the spot.
Oh my God, you're when I say you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Masahiro Chono.
not Chono, it's Hashimoto.
Oh, okay, Hashimoto.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those were the three Musketeers. It was Hashimoto, Chono,
And Muda.
and Muda, and then the next three was uh
Tenzan,
Tenzan,
Kojima,
Nakajima. No, not Nakajima. Is it Nakajima? Who's the Blue Trunks?
Blue Justice. I forgot his name.
What the fuck? It's Nakajima, right?
Think so.
Yeah,
I can
Nagata, Nagata. Fuck,
Yuji
sorry, I've been
Nagata.
wrong this
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time. I'm an idiot. It was
Yuji
Nagata,
Nagata.
Tenzin,
Yeah.
and uh the Breadman.
Yes, Kojima.
Okay, Kojima, and then quickly after was the next generation, which was
Nakamura,
Nakamura,
Tanahashi,
Shibata,
and Shibata.
Tanahashi, and then somewhere down the line it became like Kenny-ish. He's a Gaijin,
Okada
doesn't count. Kenny doesn't count. It was Naito, Goto,
and Okada.
and Okada, and then just a little bit more down the line you had Kenny Golden Lovers guy.
Yeah.
What's the fuck's his
Kota
name?
Ibushi.
Ibushi. Bro, dude, what is happening with me?
It's late, guys. It's almost
Anyways,
midnight. Is it midnight?
I think this was
It's
an
after
excellent
midnight.
tournament. This is the best tournament we've watched since the first year, and
Yep.
I was fully
Agreed.
engrossed, and I love so many matches. I
Yeah.
named you all the fucking matches I love.
Yeah. This tournament is a 10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10 tournament.
It was feel good. It had great matches. There was
Great
all kinds of
storytelling.
fucking people just showed up
And like
randomly.
all the young guys in this match shined.
When's
Shined.
the last time we had our, be honest with you, since we've been watching, like there's been a couple, but like when's the last time we had our Bullet Club moment where people showed up and they were like, oh, they're in this faction now? Like Jeff
Yeah.
Cobb is going to be fucking fantastic.
Yeah, in
Fuck
Unbound.
you, WWE fucking wasted him. Sorry for swearing.
Yeah, and now they're gonna waste Hiromu.
Whatever. Hiromu deserves to get paid.
Yeah. He's earned it.
Hiromu deserves to win the tag belts that he's going to win and then never win anything else.
Yep.
He's one of the greatest juniors of all time.
Yep.
In Japanese years, he's in his prime. Let him get paid. You know who
Yep.
doesn't deserve to get paid is fucking Evil because he fucking sucks.
Naraku.
Sorry.
Yeah. We might do a state later this later on for fall because there's a lot of stuff's going on
Let's
because
see.
Zilla's now in NXT.
Let's wait to see what happens after All In.
Yeah. Apparently Bailey's been teasing that she re-signed.
I heard Dragunov is gonna be the guy to replace uh Eddie Kingston because Eddie Kingston's injured.
Okay. Right, because he just let the contract expire, right? So he doesn't have a no
He's
compete.
all out, all
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about that in the weeks to come. All Out is not this weekend, it's next weekend. Tomorrow,
Sorry.
well, this is going to air on Monday, but we're recording this Saturday night. Well, it's Sunday morning. So later
Yeah,
tonight,
whatever. Shut up.
it's TNA Lockdown on a Sunday. I don't know why they're
Yeah,
I
no.
don't like these
TNA on a
Sundays.
Sunday is weird.
I'm so used to TNA shows on Friday.
Yeah, TNA on a Sunday is weird.
Yeah. And then
Shout
in
out
a
to
month,
Stu Grayson, double
yeah.
belt.
Yes. And then in a month and a half, we're going to be going to
That, by
MLP.
the way, the names there is it's stacked. It's way better than the card
It's
when we went. The names
yeah.
are stacked.
Well, we're getting Adam Copeland on this show.
Yeah, but they're way. I don't even like Edge.
Yeah.
Shout out to Edge. Fuck you. Christian is the greatest.
Yes. One of the greatest workers of all
The
time. But
greatest Toronto wrestler of all time.
yes. But yeah, like I said, this tournament was a 10 out of 10. We've never given a 10 out of 10 on the show, whether it's a tournament or a
But I
pay-per-view.
think this score is skewed. Don't compare it to the pay-per-views.
No, obviously, this is a tournament. We score tournaments differently than we do
This
pay-per-views.
is arguably the best tournament.
Yeah. If you take away, which what we're doing, if you take away all those filler matches, like during the semifinals and the
Yeah.
finals, and
And if you take away the Sonata Great O'Con, let's just say 9.5. That's the highest
okay,
score we still ever gave. Like,
yeah, I'll take
anyways,
it.
wrap it up.
With that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in next week. Next week, Campo and I will have our review of TNA Lockdown featuring the debut of Avery Styles. They're making big I don't know if he's going to actually wrestle on the show, but AJ Styles' son is going to be on at Lockdown. So, and every match is a steel cage match. Yay. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.